Hello and welcome to a very special Exploring Cornwall with Captain Clumsy. Cue music. And today, a very windy day, at the viewer's request, the schedule is Lou, Polperro and Polruan, with one or two little diversions along the way to some nice places that I know. Okay, hold on to your hats, because the first thing we're going to do is cross the Fowey River on the Badinic ferry. You may already have seen if you've been following this channel. If you haven't, why haven't you? And time to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Ding dong. Oh, what's this? Now, two-stroke. Do stop. It's like, no, I'm not going to stop. Are you going to run into me then? Now, 4 pipes, two-stroke. What it could be, Suzuki 550, 750? I don't think it's a kettle, it's too small. 1975 is an N-Reg. Cracking bikes, smell that two-stroke oil, of course not environmentally acceptable these days, but there's so few of them on the roads, it's not making much difference to the world. Although in other parts of the world, when we visited Morocco in 2020, there were hordes and hordes of two-stroke scooters around, and also in other places in the world too, where the income level is not high. The two-stroke scooter is the transport of choice. I don't think it's a Kawasaki. So, turn left for the Badinic ferry. Too late. Okay. He's going to let us on. Cheers. Thank you, sir. Just here. Yeah, lovely. Thank you, chap. Now, we nipped onto the ferry at the last minute. Cracking. Oh. Can't see it.
Right.
Yep.
370, okay? Ideal.
That do it? No, that's alright, thank you. So, we are on the Badinic ferry and we're off Take a look at that. I was going to stop here and change to the 360, but haven't got time. Yeah, beautiful place, the Fowey Estuary. It's got lots of beautiful places down alongside it, which I'll show you another time. Fowey off to that side. Very nice place, but will get completely rammed with tourists in the summer. And over here is Polruan, or rather down. So we're at the place called Pont, or as you can see over there on the house, Pont sawmill. And of course it's absolutely mandatory as soon as you get a video camera out that somebody starts up their loudest possible machine. It's a kind of rule. Anyway, this is only in the entrance. We'll go down further where it's quieter. So that track over there is the one that's part of the hall walk. So you come down one side, got the other, the wild garlic or ramsons is in flower, so are celandines. The bluebells are coming out, although I can see that these are probably Spanish bluebells, which is disappointing. It's an invasive species that people brought in for gardens but has escaped into the wild and is more aggressive than our own native bluebell, and therefore should be eradicated if you can. Right, so there's the stream. I guess it means it's fairly low tide. So the mill stream, it leads to a tidal inlet, which at one time probably would have had boats going up and down it regularly, but now I think it's mainly just the odd fishing boat. But it's a really peaceful, beautiful place. And I apologise for the fact that the 1RS Insta cut out for some reason back there. I don't know why, but these trees are beautiful with their blossom on them, aren't they? So these are probably blackthorn, most likely. In fact they are, because I've been down here in the autumn when the berries, the sloes are on them. My word, what a display. And this is a beautiful spot, one of my favourite places in Cornwall. So I just thought I'd bring you here, get a flavour of where you can find quietness and peace, usually. Well, as I said, quietness and peace, usually. But today, the man, or the tree man of Alcatraz, as Mia Mon Ami would say, is ensconced doing digging and stuff. Oh well, you just have to take it from me that it's normally a very peaceful place. You can see the buildings over there, what I think remain of the lime kilns in the distance. So here we are, Pont Mill, National Trust holiday let and lime kilns over there, tidal inlet here. You can see by the seaweed and everything that this is a tidal inlet. The tide's still going out by the looks of it, but it does turn very quickly here. So, yeah. You can see that it's National Trust. I'll just take you over to the notice and show you that. So we're going to head on the final approach into Polruan with the 360. So let's go. So there is the Fowey River estuary. Going up further upstream, there's the famous recording studio Sawmills. Over to the right down there is the boatyard here at Polruan, and the little harbour with a shop and a couple of pubs, and a surgery which is open part-time. The foot ferry runs across. The tide is coming in now, and over that side is where the ferry sometimes goes across to, and there's lots of nice things along there. And this is Polruan here, clinging tightly to the hillside. Mainly bungalows and houses built in the 60s and 70s when there really weren't any planning regulations around here. Perhaps if things had been done now, they'd have been done differently, but yeah. Of course, up the estuary, it's still used as a port for the clay industry, and but I don't think there are many fishing boats operating out of here as such now. There might be one or two, but mostly pleasure craft. Let's look over the other side. So there we have the Coast Guard in use at all times, pretty busy here. And I can't remember what the name of that building is over there, but I'll put up a descriptione on screen. Over in the distance is the Atlantic Ocean. That tall structure in the distance, that's the Gribben, been referred to before. Fowey tucked round the corner of that next headland, and over to the left, beyond this enormous Range Rover, is, can't really see it, there's Atlantic Bay, but there's footpath all round here. It's beautiful walking, some fantastic tucked away coves. But it's quite steep in places, and you can imagine it gets pretty rough when the weather's bad. Right, so that is it from Polruan, and I think for today I'd ambitiously decided to go to Looe, Polruan and Polperro, but I got distracted, so that'll have to be part 2.